Welcome to live coverage of Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports. It's Republic and Glendale. Two very good teams ready to go at it here on a cloudy and a little bit chilly, windy day. From Springfield Glendale High School, the first game on their new fully turf field. And it's an exciting day for Glendale baseball. The Tigers hope to generate a little excitement of their own. Glendale comes into the game at 3-0. Republic is 5-1, has been playing very well and coming off a wild win last night, 14-13 over Monette. The Tigers led 11-2. They were one run away, had the basically game-ending run at third base in the fifth inning that would have led to a mercy rule ending, and they weren't able to score that run, and then the wheels fell off. But it was mostly just Monette started hitting the ball, and they came back, had the tying run on third base when the game ended, and Republic won it on a ground out to Ryder Davis. Good scoop at the other end by Nolan Coble, and the Tigers escaped with a 14-13 win. Should be a good one here today. I'm going to take a quick break and be back with the first pitch after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com. Ryder Davis leads it off for Republic, and we'll give you their lineup and the Glendale defense as we go along. On the mound for Glendale is Easton Friesen. And the first pitch to Ryder Davis is a called strike. Next one, a breaking pitch outside, 1-1. Ryder Davis at shortstop today after pitching yesterday. And he worked 6 innings. Little slider. Drops in there, and it's 1-2. Cannon Ellison will bat second and play left field. Jackson Overstreet is in right and batting third. There's a fastball outside, 2-2. Isaac White, the designated hitter, is in the cleanup spot. Preston McCracken on the hill today, and he's batting fifth. Cooper Pilkington is at second base, batting sixth. Number 7 hitter is Brennan Overstreet. He'll be at third base today. Landon Perkins will catch and bat eighth, and Carter Murray will play first base and bat ninth. Mason Fleetwood will be in center field. There's a pop-up in foul territory, and it's going to fall untouched. Friesen gave chase, couldn't quite get over there. Had to slow down before he barreled into the backstop. And Ryder Davis will stay up there with a 2-2 count. Already mentioned Easton Friesen is the pitcher. And the catcher, Graham Satterwhite, number 8. There's a chopper foul over toward the Republic dugout on the third base side. Third baseman, Sebastian Norman. Shortstop is Brady Yates. Second baseman, Kyle Julian. And the first baseman is Blaze Thompson. And there's a swing and another pop-up. That one's foul. It's going to go out of play. So Ryder Davis hanging in there. He's got a 2-2 count. The outfield, left to right, Bo West, Dominic Licata, and Noah Goforth for Glendale. There's a line drive through the hole on the left side. A base hit to lead things off for Ryder Davis. That's a great at bat. And Davis on first base to start things off.
Fielder number 18, Cannon Ellison.
Tigers are actually averaging 3 runs a game in the first inning. They have been amazing offensively in the first inning. They've scored in 4 of their 6 games. They've scored 3+ runs in the first. And Davis starts things off well here. And there's Ellison. He bloops one into left. And that's an easy play for the left fielder, Bo West. 1 out.
Now batting right fielder number 14, Jackson Overstreet.
So Ellison pops out, and Jackson Overstreet will bat. Tiger right fielder as Davis takes his lead, and the first pitch is a fastball high from Easton Friesen. 2-0 the count now, so Overstreet can look for something to hit. And boy, Friesen did not give in and groove a fastball. He threw a breaking pitch and missed inside. So if Overstreet was looking for a fastball down the middle, he didn't get it. And it's 3-0. And ball 4, that one's low. 2 runners on here in the first. Overstreet draws the walk. Davis down to second. And Isaac White will stand in. And White has been very good so far this season. White hitting .438. He's got a slugging percentage of .938. And his on-base percentage is .600. And a ball outside to White. And Friesen's control has been a little erratic here to start the first inning. 1 ball, no strikes to White. McCracken is on deck for the Tigers. That one's outside, ball 2. Center fielder plays White, shaded over to pull a little bit. Big gap in right center field. And that breaking pitch caught the inside corner. I don't think White liked that call. Turns around and looks for moral support from the Republic dugout. 2-1. 1 down here in the top of the first inning. Tigers trying to strike first. And a fastball. He threw it by White. White looked like he might have been expecting something off speed. And by the time he realized the fastball was coming, he wasn't able to get around on it. So the count's 2-2 on White. And he fouls that one straight back to the screen. Tigers have done a great job this year of battling with 2 strikes. Curveball, and again, he fouled it off. And the coaching staff actually tracks that stat, and pitches that go, or at bats that go 3 pitches after 2 strikes. And this is another one as White fouls it off again. And White, I believe, has led the team in that category, going from memory. Outside, ball 3. Yeah, White has 5 at-bats and now 6 this year that had 2 strikes and then went more than 3 pitches. So more than 20% of the time he's come to the plate, and he strikes out on a breaking pitch. By the time he realized that was going to break over the strike zone, he couldn't do anything with it, and White strikes out looking.
Pitcher number 6, Preston McCracken.
First strikeout for Easton Friesen. And McCracken will have a chance to help himself out here. That was a great at-bat, except the final result for Isaac White as he strikes out. There's a line drive hit hard by McCracken, and the center fielder goes back and makes the catch. Hit it right on the nose, but Licata backpedaled, reached up, and grabbed it. And the Tigers fail to score in the top of the first. We go to the bottom of the first inning. No score from Glendale. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
This is Vanessa at Beauty and Wellness Co. At Beauty and Wellness, we are all about Retmo Spirit. And we're also about helping you optimize your internal wellness and enhance your external beauty. Whether you're looking to age gracefully or just looking for a boost of energy to help you refuel and recover, we are the place to go. Visit our spot at Highway 174 and Main Street. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at Beauty Plus Wellness CO or call us at 417-590-8200.
Go Tigers!
There is beauty in motion. A graceful leap. A simple glide. An exquisite fall. All movement should be celebrated, encouraged, cherished, and repeated again and again. At At Sweet Peas, you don't go with the flow. You become it. Beauty in motion.
Exciting things are coming soon to Republic Animal Hospital. A larger space and pet urgent care. Medical, dental, surgical, and more on the way. Visit them at 574 East Harrison. Call 732-6800 or check republicanimalhospital.com. Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference. Welcome back. Ready to go in the bottom of the first inning, and Preston McCracken out there. And from this angle, we're a lot closer than we are at Republic to home plate. You'll be able to get a better idea just how hard Preston McCracken is throwing. You don't really get that sense from Republic because we're back behind the bleachers, and here we're right behind the net. So not necessarily the best angle for everything, but you get a better sense of how hard the pitchers are throwing. And McCracken out there for the second time this season. And his first pitch is off the glove of Landon Perkins to Easton Friesen, his counterpart on the mound for Glendale. McCracken pitched 5 innings, allowed 2 hits, and only 1 earned run against Rolla. Struck out 7 in 5 innings of work, walked 7 against Rolla last Saturday. And the count's 2-0 to Friesen. Friesen fouls it off, late swing. 2-1. Easton Friesen leads it off. Kyle Julian, the second baseman for Glendale, bats second. Sebastian Norman, one of the best hitters in the area, plays third, bats third for this Glendale team. And there's a swing and another foul out of play. Over toward the track, which is hosting a track meet right now, so gonna have to keep their eyes open over there. 2-2 the count. Brady Yates, the cleanup hitter, and the shortstop for Glendale. Graham Satterwhite, the catcher, bats 5th. Swing and a chopper foul. Dominic Licata, the center fielder, bats 6th. Reed Jackson, the designated hitter, bats 7th. Number 8 hitter is Noah Goforth, the right fielder. And Bo West, the left fielder, bats 9th. Up and in with a fastball, and it's 3-2. So Friesen with a good at bat here as well. This is 2 pretty good teams. And a fastball popped up on the infield, drifts over into foul territory, and Brendan Overstreet makes the catch, first out of the inning on the foul out to Overstreet by Easton Friesen.
Now at the plate, second baseman number 6, Kyle Julian.
Kyle Julian will bat. Steps in from the right side. McCracken gets the sign and delivers. And a fastball right down the middle. Strike 1. Up and in, and Julian leaned back from it. He kept his cool a lot more than I would have, leaning back from that fastball. 1-1. Acted like it was no big deal. And a curveball dropped in. 1-2. When McCracken throws strikes, he is as good as anybody. And a fastball line right at the second baseman, Cooper Pilkington, who makes the catch. Julian got the barrel on it,
Now batting play, third
but Pilkington was there.
Sebastian Norman.
Might have gotten it off the end of the bat a little bit there. And Norman stands in and takes a strike. First two batters retired by Preston McCracken. And he got Norman to chase one out of the strike zone. It's 0-2. Norman, the third baseman for Glendale. And a fastball high. They got him to chase that one as well. Norman down on strikes. And what a start for Preston McCracken. He puts Glendale down in order, 1-2-3. And after one, no score. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Ready for effortless car shopping? Visit PinnakerChevrolet.com to browse our extensive inventory, value your trade, and get pre-approved all at your fingertips from the comfort of home. Pinnaker Chevrolet's low-pressure and easy shopping experience saves you time at the dealership. Buying a car or selling yours has never been easier. Whether you're browsing for your next new Chevrolet, quality pre-owned vehicle, or need service you can trust, let our family take care of yours at Pinnaker Chevrolet in Republic, or do your shopping at PinnakerChevrolet.com.
Looking for a mouthful of flavor? Then head to Whataburger to get the chicken fajita taco. Strips of juicy chicken, grilled peppers, and onions wrapped in a flour tortilla. Back for a limited time at Whataburger. Any day is a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com. Welcome to the Bundle event. Entering now our undisputed tag team champions, the midsize SUV and the mid-century modern. Together with the State Farm agent, this auto and home duo are a powerful force of savings, service, and customizable coverage. Now, let's get ready to bundle. Contact State Farm agent Chris Yoakum to bundle and save today. Availability and amount of discounts and savings vary by state. Cooper Pilkington to lead it off in the second inning for the Tigers, and he takes a curveball inside just off the plate, 1-0. Cooper Pilkington, Brennan Overstreet, and Landon Perkins, the 6, 7, and 8 hitters, due up in this inning for the Tigers, and Friesen throws a fastball by Pilkington to even the count 1-1. Tigers put two batters on in the first, but were unable to score. Pilkington gets a piece of it, fouls it back to the screen. And he's behind in the count, 1-2. Off speed, and Pilkington got a piece of it to stay alive. Last night's game with Monette went something like 2 hours and 40 minutes, I think. I don't think we're going to have any problems with a game that long tonight. There's a strikeout by Pilkington. Second strikeout by Easton Friesen.
Now batting, playing third base.
And it brings in Brendan Overstreet.
Overstreet.
Overstreet at third base today. He played second yesterday because Pilkington moved over to short while Ryder Davis pitched. And breaking pitch is a strike. Off the end of the bat. And that's strike two. Overstreet in the hole, 0-2. And he waited for a curveball and flied it into left, and it's an out. Thought he hit it more on a line, but popped it up, and it stayed in the air for
Now at the plate will be the
Bo
catcher,
West.
number 4, Landon Perkins.
Second out of the inning, and Landon Perkins bats. Nobody on. And he takes a fastball on the outside corner, 0-1. And he hit that one hard. That's into the gap. Center fielder is over and makes the catch. Licata got a good jump on it and didn't even really have to run that hard to get there. He had to go a long way, though, and that good jump helped him. So Perkins flies out, hit the ball hard, but it's a 1-2-3 inning for East and Friesen. And we go to the bottom of the first, still no score. You're watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports. Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From prescriptions to emergency care, they help your family see and feel better than ever before. Visit visionhealtheyecenter.com. For 30-plus years, Yoakum Automotive has been Republic's trusted repair shop. Now with digital inspections, understands your car's needs before they make repairs. Book an appointment at Yoakum Automotive. Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm. They make possible our By the Numbers feature, where we look at stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. They've been serving the area for more than 50 years, and you can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com. Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com.
Travel isn't just my career, it's my way of life. I'm Crystal Hicks with Top Tier Travel Group, where I believe in the power of new experiences. From family and couple escapes to immersive cultural adventures, I've seen firsthand how travel can change us. Ready to grow, explore, and make unforgettable memories? Let's start planning your next life-changing journey together. Visit us at toptiertravelgroup.com.
When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In Republic, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com.
Stop, number 9, Brady.
Brady Yates will start things off for Glendale in the bottom of the second inning. McCracken set him down in order in the first. And the first pitch is hit into the air to Jackson Overstreet. Drifts to his right, comes back in, makes the catch. One gone in the second inning. First pitch swinging, and Yates is retired, and that's 4 in a row to start the game by Preston McCracken.
Now at the plate, catcher
Graham
number 8.
Satterwhite, the catcher
Graham
for Glendale,
Satterwhite.
will bat next. First pitch to him is a strike on a fastball. And an off-speed pitch, and Satterwhite swung and missed. He missed that one by about 1.5 feet. 0-2. And off speed, and that time he guided it through the hole on the right side. And that's the first base hit of the game for Glendale. That was a nice swing, patient, and just knocked it right where he needed to do something with that pitch. So Satterwhite is on. Just kept his hands back and guided it through the hole.
Courtesy runner is number 17, Grant Curtis. Now at the plate, center fielder number 66, Dominic Licata.
Grant Curtis is the courtesy runner for Satterwhite. Dominic Licata will step to the plate with 1 on, 1 out. "18 pitches thrown by McCracken, and 14 of them for strikes. And now 19 and 15 for strikes. And when Preston McCracken is throwing 75% strikes, that's tough. 0-1. Breaking pitch. Good job by Perkins to keep it in front of him. And it's 1-1. Reed Jackson, the designated hitter, on deck for Glendale. Curtis gets his lead at first. And throw over by McCracken. He dives back in safely. Swing and a foul ball over toward the Glendale dugout. So McCracken ahead in the count once again, 1-2. Ball 2, 2-2. And a breaking pitch, and Licata was frozen and backed away from it, and it dropped in for a strike. Strikeout number 2 for Preston McCracken.
Designated hitter, number 34.
And that's the second out of the inning. Reed Jackson steps to the plate. Jackson, the DH for Glendale. He's got Grant Curtis at first base. And McCracken paints the outside corner. And he is throwing hard today. 0-1. That one missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Noah Goforth is on deck. Breaking pitch, and Jackson laid off. They check with the field umpire. He says no. And it's 2-1. Ball 3, and a couple of pitches on this at bat. McCracken looks like he's just overthrown it a little bit. And this is the second time today that he's gone to a 3-ball count against a hitter. And a timeout called by Jackson. Three and 1 the count. And a fastball right down the middle. Well, you can hear that glove pop on Perkins. 3-2. Wind looks like it's blowing in a little bit, and maybe from right to left. Up high, ball 4, and Jackson works the walk. So the first walk of the day issued by McCracken. Curtis down to second.
Now at the plate, right fielder number 18.
And Glendale has runners at first and second with 2 outs. And Noah Goforth could put the Falcons on top. Goforth, the number 8 hitter in the lineup. And he swings and misses. He was late on that fastball from McCracken. Tigers have 2 games tomorrow, and those game times have changed from what they were originally at. A curveball froze Goforth, and it's 0-2. Originally, Republic had been scheduled to play at 3 and 6, and they've been moved up to be a little bit early, and a strikeout. McCracken is pumped up, and so are the Tigers in the dugout. Third strikeout of the game. McCracken gets go forth, and Glendale strands two. We go to the third, still no score. Back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports.
Hey, this is Wade Hobbs with Hobbs Insurance Group, your hometown Medicare expert. Like a great point guard, I'll assist you in making the right Medicare moves. With 16 years of experience running the insurance game, I'm here to help you score the coverage you need. Get your free consultation today. You can find me across the street from the Republic Post Office or call 417-425-3937. Go Tigers.
Experience matters in real estate. With Lori and Elizabeth, you get specialists in residential, land, lake, and commercial sales from Springfield to Joplin to the lake. Your ultimate connection to lenders, marketers, and contractors. Visit loriandelizabeth.reesnichols.com, your seasoned real estate teammates. Choose locally owned Central Gas Propane for unmatched service. They go the extra mile for your needs. Call 417-725-3833 or visit centralgasmo.com to switch and save today. Carter Murray leads it off for the Tigers in the top of the third. And he swings and misses, counts 1-1. Murray, Davis, and Ellison due up in this inning, and Murray fouls one out of play. 1-2. Fastball high. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Carter Murray. Easton Friesen delivers the next one. That one's low, ball 3. Friesen has retired 5 in a row since allowing runners to reach first and second. Since the walk to Jackson Overstreet, he's retired 5 straight. And a curveball, and he slapped it the other way, and Murray is on to lead off the third inning. That was not an easy pitch to hit. You could see it break, and Murray stayed back and drove it the other way. Watch it again.
Play number 2, Ryder Davis.
It's right through the hole over there. And Murray on to lead off the inning. Ryder Davis, 1 for 1. Singled his first time. And he grounds it hard to short. Could be 2. Get the lead runner at second, over to first, and a double play. Davis hit it solidly, but right at the shortstop. And he grounds into a 6-4-3 double play.
Now at the plate, number 18, Cannon Ellison.
That was turned well by the infield of Glendale. And all of a sudden, nobody on, 2 outs as Cannon Ellison bats. Yates to Julian, and then over to Thompson to complete the double play. Ellison out in front and got a piece of it off the screen. He's in the hole, 0-2. And a little chopper up the line, and it's going to go foul. That's a smart play by Friesen. No way he was going to get Ellison, so he just let it drift over the line before he picked it up. Friesen, 43 pitches and 30 strikes. And that one is a breaking pitch. Ellison lays off, 1-2. Jackson Overstreet on deck if Ellison can extend the inning. Outside, 2-2. Inside, ball 3. And outside, Ellison came all the way back after falling in the hole 0-2 and ends up with a walk.
Now batting, number 14, Jackson Overstreet.
We have been playing about 32 minutes. On Tuesday, when the Tigers scored all those runs against Rogersville in the first inning, we were still in the, I remember it, 5:03. At this time, we were still, there was one out in the bottom of the first inning. That game took forever. And we've already played 2 and almost 2.5 innings here. This is a little bit more of a pleasant pace to watch. 0-1 the count to Jackson Overstreet. And he guides one through the middle. That's a base hit, and 2 runners are on for the Tigers. Overstreet hit a breaking pitch back through the box. He's 1 for 1, and he's been on base twice now. And after walking in the first, he singles to keep the inning alive. And here comes Isaac White. And White could do some damage here with runners at first and second. White has 4 doubles and 2 triples in 6 games this season, so he can hit it in the gap. And he could clear the bases here. If he puts it in the right spot, he takes a strike. Oh, and that one caught the corner, and I think that was a generous call. These pitchers have been right on the corner all night. That one might have been a little wide, and he got the call. So 0-2, and White will have to work out of trouble here. That one outside, 1-2. White struck out looking his first time, but it was after fouling off several pitches with 2 strikes. And he'll have to do that here. Come back from a 2-strike count. Fouls it off, stays alive. Count stays 1-2. Cannon Ellison at second, Jackson Overstreet at first. And White trying to put the Tigers on top here in the top of the 3rd inning. Off speed, he got a piece of it again, fouled it out of play, up the first baseline. And again, White has been so far better than anybody on the team in this 2-strike situation. Fastball outside, ball 2. If White gets on, McCracken is next. Outside, ball 3. So a 3-2 count, 2 outs. The runners will be going as soon as Friesen starts his motion. And that'll give Overstreet a jump from first. And he tried a little fake pickoff. It's a smart play by Friesen to try to catch those runners leaving too early. 3-2, 2 outs And a swing and a miss. He struck out White for the second time. Again, White fought and went down, this time swinging. Strikes out for the second time today. And that is the third strikeout of the game for Easton Friesen. So the Tigers strand two more. They had 3 runners on base. One was erased in a double play, and they failed to push a run across. After 2.5, still no score. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports. Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com. Harris Pizza brings a slice of history to your table. Since 1961, their blend of handcrafted dough, rich sauces, and a variety of fresh toppings cooked in an authentic brick oven offers a unique dining experience. Explore their menu at harrispizzapalace.com or drop into the Wildwood Plaza on Highway 60. PKD Cafe is now Marigold Farm Cafe and Catering Company, but it's still where the 417's best burritos meet friendly faces. A haven for Republic students, it's the perfect spot to fuel up before school or unwind on a weekend. Your pit stop for flavor and relaxation only at Marigold Farm Cafe and Catering Company.
Leading off for the Falcons is the left fielder, number 1.
Ready to start the bottom of the third inning. It'll be Bo West, Easton Friesen, and Kyle Julian for Glendale in the bottom of the third. 9, 1, and 2 hitters in the order. West, the left fielder. And he takes a fastball inside. 1-0. That one's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Bo West. McCracken has 3 strikeouts. And he throws the ball there, 2-1. That one missed outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. And ball 4, he walks the leadoff man, Bo West, and now he's got to face the top of the order. Second walk of the day for McCracken. And it brings in Easton Friesen, who can help himself out. Friesen popped it up in foul territory and was retired by Carter Murray over on the first base side his first time up. So he's 0 for 1. First pitch to him is bounced up there, and he was going to sacrifice, or at least showing that he was going to sacrifice. It doesn't have to now, as the wild pitch sends West down to second, and he's in scoring position with nobody out. So this is the best threat of the day so far for Glendale. Foul back to the screen. One ball, 1 strike to Easton Friesen. Showed bunt, pulled the bat back, and took a ball. 2-1. McCracken was throwing almost exclusively strikes through the first 2 innings. Oh, there's a great bunt. Second baseman Pilkington covers second as McCracken makes the play. Runner moves up to third on the sacrifice.
Now batting, number 6, Kyle Julian.
And Friesen laid down a perfect bunt. To deaden the ball like that on turf, that's a great job by him. First pitch to Kyle Julian is a ball, 1-0. And Julian just needs to put the ball in play with a chance to drive in the first run of the game as West has advanced over to third base. McCracken would like a strikeout here to keep the runner where he is. One ball, no strikes, the count to Kyle Julian. He lined out to the second baseman his first time, and he grounds it to Ryder Davis. Big hop, it's going to score a run. Davis across, retires Julian, but the RBI by Julian scores Bo West, and Glendale breaks on top.
Now batting number 14, Sebastian Norman.
Well, that is small ball to a tee, and they score the run off of it. First pitch to Sebastian Norman is a ball. Leadoff walk, takes second on a wild pitch, goes to third on a sacrifice bunt, and scores on a ground out. And Glendale takes a 1-0 lead. There's a shot into left center field. Fleetwood is over and makes the catch. Had plenty of room. That didn't go quite as far as I thought it was going to. And Norman is retired for the second time on the fly out to Mason Fleetwood in center. But Glendale scores a run without the benefit of a base hit. The leadoff walk costs the Tigers. We've played 3. It's 1-0 Falcons. Back with the fourth inning after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
Howard Bell was a former standout Parkview High School.
For more than 50 years, Southern Sun Electric has been helping to build Republic and the Ozarks. For dependable commercial and industrial construction and service, choose Southern Sun Electric, a longtime supporter of Republic students. Find them online at southernsunelectric.com.
At the UPS Store, we have everything to help small business owners be unstoppable. So if you need printing, we'll be the printing store.
The UPS Store. Be unstoppable. The UPS Store locations are independently owned. Product, services, pricing, and hours may vary. See Center for details.
Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com. Exciting things are coming soon to Republic Animal Hospital, a larger space, and pet urgent care. Medical, dental, surgical, and more on the way. Visit them at 574 East Harrison. Call 732-6800 or check republicanimalhospital.com. Preston McCracken will try to get that run back that he gave up in the third as he leads off the fourth inning. It's McCracken, Pilkington, and Brennan Overstreet due up for the Tigers. And there's a line drive into left field, a base hit for Preston McCracken. And he's got things off to a good start for Republic.
Now the plate is number 3, Cooper Pilkington.
Cooper Pilkington will bat next. He struck out his first time. Pilkington hitting .313 coming into the day with an on-base percentage of .478. He takes a fastball high. And everybody in this lineup can hit. That's been a big part of the success, obviously, at 5-1. Only lost to Columbia Rockbridge. 1 ball, no strikes, the count to Pilkington, and the pitch from Friesen. Off speed, he dropped one in. That was a good pitch from Easton Friesen. 1-1. And that's a hard hit ball, but right at the center fielder. He went back about 3 steps. He came in about 3 steps. And Dominic Licata makes the catch, and Pilkington is retired for the second time. First out of the fourth inning.
Number 7, Brennan Overstreet.
Brings in Brennan Overstreet. McCracken still at first. Overstreet flew out to left his first time, and he takes one on the outside corner. A called strike. Oh, what a curveball. Caught the corner. 0-2. Not much Overstreet could have done with that one. Outside. Tigers have out-hit Glendale 4-1, but they trail in the category that matters the most, 1-0. Throw over, and McCracken dives back in. Had 2 runners on in the first, and 2 runners on, had 3 runners on in the third, and failed to score both times. Not only left 2 runners on base, but another one was eliminated in a double play. 2-2 the count now to Brennan Overstreet. He takes the fastball high. Counts full, 3-2. A lot of life in the Republic dugout. Landon Perkins on deck. Next pitch is a curveball, and Overstreet managed to get a piece of it with the end of his bat. If he had swung a split second earlier or later, that would have been a swing and a miss. He just barely nicked it with the end of his bat there. 3-2, and Friesen steps off. Up high, Overstreet works a walk. That's the third walk issued by Easton Friesen.
Number 4.
And it puts runners at first and second. The third inning out of 4 that the Tigers have put 2 runners on base and still have not scored. But Landon Perkins will try to remedy that. Perkins hit the ball hard, but Dominic Licata, the center fielder, made the play his last time. A lot of room between center and right. And the first pitch is a breaking pitch for a strike, 0-1. Next one is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike to Landon Perkins. Carter Murray is next for the Tigers. And Preston McCracken is the tying run at second. Gets a lead. That one just missed inside, and Friesen thought he'd caught the corner. That did not miss by much, 2-1. Breaking pitch, and that one did catch the corner on the outside half. 2-2. Friesen gets the side, now he's ready. And off speed, Perkins out in front, waves and misses. Second out of the inning, and the 4th strikeout by Easton Friesen today.
Now to play number 22, Carter Murray.
So Carter Murray is the Tigers' last chance here in this inning, as they try to tie the game, trailing 1-0. First pitch is a strike. Murray singled his first time up and was erased in the double play. And he slapped it out of play, foul over the Republic dugout. He's in the hole, 0-2. That was similar to the pitch that he hit for a single his first time. And that one bounces away from home plate. as Graham Satterwhite couldn't get in front of it. I thought for a second it had hit Murray, but the runners advanced to second and third. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, and now 2 runners in scoring position for Murray. And that's the first time the Tigers have put a runner at third base today. And a fastball got him looking. So Easton Friesen strikes out 2 batters after the Tigers put 2 on again. Murray is down on strikes. Strikeout number 5 for Easton Friesen. We played 3.5, and Glendale has a 1-0 lead. We'll have the bottom of the 4th coming up after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
This is Vanessa at Beauty and Wellness Co. At Beauty and Wellness, we are all about Retmo Spirit, and we're also about helping you optimize your internal wellness and enhance your external beauty. Whether you're looking to age gracefully or just looking for a boost of energy to help you refuel and recover, we are the place to go. Visit our spot at Highway 174 and Main Street. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at Beauty Plus Wellness CO or call us at 417-590-8200.
Go Tigers!
There is beauty in motion. A graceful leap. A simple glide. An exquisite fall. All movement should be celebrated, encouraged, cherished, and repeated again and again. At Sweet Peas, you don't go with the flow. You become it. Beauty in motion.
Brady Yates leads it off for Glendale in the bottom of the 4th, and he takes a ball from Preston McCracken out there for his 4th inning of work. Yates flew out to Jackson Overstreet in right field his first time. Yates, the shortstop, takes a fastball on the outside corner, 1-1. McCracken has thrown 47 pitches now, 27 of them for strikes. So the strike percentage has really gone down from the first couple of innings. And that throwback got away from McCracken. 2-1, he just missed with that last one. It's Yates, Satterwhite, and Licata due up for Glendale, the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and there's a breaking pitch that is hit out of play. 2-2. And that's a ball. Full count. 3 innings pitched, 1 run, 1 hit. 3 strikeouts and 2 walks for Preston McCracken. For Easton Friesen in 4 innings of work, no runs allowed, 4 hits, 5 strikeouts, 3 walks. So the Tigers have had 7 base runners and have not been able to score. And there's a fastball. Yates got a piece of it to stay alive and hits it over toward the Glendale side. Count's still 3-2. And a fastball high. Ball 4. McCracken thought he had him struck out. Instead, it's another walk.
Graham Satterwhite.
Third walk issued by McCracken. And the second inning in a row that he has walked the leadoff hitter Glendale made him pay the last time. Yates takes the lead at first. Murray holds him on. McCracken checks him. Graham Satterwhite, the catcher, at the plate. He shows bunt, and that's a ball. Third baseman Brennan Overstreet was charging as soon as he saw Satterwhite square around. And he pulls the bat back and takes a strike on a fastball, 1-1. Satterwhite singled his first time and was stranded back in the second. And he's got a 1-1 count now as McCracken comes set and throws it low, blocked by Perkins. 2 balls, 1 strike. There goes the runner, a swing and a miss. Perkins throws down, not in time, but it's a stolen base for Brady Yates. So in the last inning, it was a leadoff walk and then a wild pitch that got the runner to second. Then a sacrifice to get him to third. A ground out scored the run. This time, leadoff walk, stolen base gets him to second. Let's see if they sacrifice here. Nope, they're going to swing away, and that one is in the dirt. Good play by Landon Perkins to stay in front of it. But the count's full, 3-2. Base open now with Yates at second, but McCracken would like to get Satterwhite here. And a strikeout would be even better to keep the runner at second. And it's called strike 3. He painted the outside corner with a fastball. And that time it was McCracken who got the benefit of the generous outside corner. Fourth strikeout by McCracken. First out of the inning. And Dominic Licata will bat with a runner at second base and 1 out. Ryder Davis trying to keep the runner close. First pitch is a ball. And it's an indication of how hard McCracken throws that they've got Davis is the one trying to keep the runner close. Normally it's the guy on the other side of the infield. But they've got Davis trying to keep Yates from getting too far off a second. Because I think it's more likely the ball's going to go the other way. Davis is going back to his normal spot. But that ball goes under Perkins' glove and back to the backstop. And the pass ball sends Yates to third. Three balls, no strikes to Dominic Licata. And Perkins will go out and have a few words with Preston McCracken. Licata struck out looking his first time up. And he just wants to put the ball in play. The Tigers have the infield in. So up on the edge of, I say the edge of the grass, the edge of the green stuff. And they'll try to cut down the runner if there's a ground ball. That's a strike. Licata immediately went down to first base, but I didn't think that was even borderline. I thought that one was right down the middle. He just took off. 3-1. That one did miss, and he hesitated that time. I thought that one was clearly a ball, and he wanted to make sure. So it's first and third now, and here comes Kurt Plotner to talk things over with his team. And while he does, I'll take a quick break. Glendale threatening, leading 1-0. We'll take a break and be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports. Exciting things are coming soon to Republic Animal Hospital. A larger space and pet urgent care. Medical, dental, surgical, and more on the way. Visit them at 574 East Harrison. Call 732-6800 or check republicanimalhospital.com. Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference. Kurt Plotner makes his way back to the dugout. That may have been one of those things where you just want to kind of make sure the infield is aware that there might be some shenanigans on the base paths. You got runners at first and third. A lot of times that runner at first will take off and try and distract the infield and get that runner at third home. First pitch is a strike to Reed Jackson, the designated hitter. Jackson walked his first time. Infielders in the middle have moved back to double play depth now that they've got a runner at first. And a curveball blocked by Perkins. 1-1. Double play would get the Tigers out of the inning. At first, they need a ground ball from Reed Jackson. 1 ball, 1 strike count, and a fastball. That was a good pitch. 1-2. Yates at third, Licata at first. 1-2 pitch. Curveball is grounded right at the third baseman. He throws to second for 1. Throw over to first, and they couldn't scoop it. Throw by Pilkington was low. He was coming across the bag, and another run scores for Glendale. Watch it again. That was a made-to-order double play ball. But Pilkington just kind of mistimed his path across the base, and he was falling away from the base, away from first base as he made the throw. So they get the lead runner. But then Jackson reaches on a fielder's choice. That's an RBI for Jackson. And now we're getting a conversation here between the umpires. I was filling out my scorebook. I'm not sure what exactly happened. Oh, we're going to get a pinch runner. Or did they call? I don't know. What's the call? Hold on. Oh, the throw went in the dugout. All right. So the throw went in the dugout. I can't see it from here. The throw from second ended up in the dugout. That's why there's a runner at second. Never fill out your scorebook before you know exactly what happened. And that's what I did. So the runner's now at second on the error. And a fastball is thrown by Noah Goforth.
Your runner at second base is Charlie Hobble. Noah Goforth at the plate.
Charlie Hobble is the pinch runner, Habel. And the count's 1-1 to Noah Goforth. Goforth struck out his first time. Single run in the third, single run in the fourth, has Glendale on top, and a curveball drops in there. 1-2. And a swing and a miss. A late swing by Goforth. Fifth strikeout for McCracken. And he's out of the inning. But Glendale scores another run.
Republic 0.
And for the second time, they do it without benefit of a base hit. They left a runner on. And after 4, they lead it now 2-0. We'll be back with the 5th inning after this timeout. You're watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports.
Ready for effortless car shopping? Visit PinnakerChevrolet.com to browse our extensive inventory, value your trade, and get pre-approved all at your fingertips from the comfort of home. Pinnaker Chevrolet's low-pressure and easy shopping experience saves you time at the dealership. Buying a car or selling yours has never been easier. Whether you're browsing for your next new Chevrolet, quality pre-owned vehicle, or need service you can trust, let our family take care of yours at Pinnaker Chevrolet in Republic, or do your shopping at PinnakerChevrolet.com.
The Monterey Melt from Whataburger is back. Grilled peppers and onions, 2 slices of melty cheese, creamy, spicy jalapeno ranch, 2 100% beef patties on a 5-inch bun. All the flavors you've been asking for are back for a limited time. Any day is a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com. Ready to start the 5th inning. Glendale on top 2-0. Easton Friesen is back out there for the Falcons on the mound, and he'll be facing the top of the order. Ryder Davis, Cannon Ellison, and Jackson Overstreet. Republic has out-hit Glendale 4-1, but Glendale on top 2-0. Easton Friesen in his 5th inning of work now. He has struck out 5 and walked 3. He's thrown 78 pitches, 49 of them for strikes. And the first one is a ball to Ryder Davis. Curveball missed, 2-0. Davis singled and was stranded in the first inning, hit into a 6-4-3 double play last time up, and he takes it high, ball 3. This is the 19th batter faced by Easton Friesen, and he walked him. Tigers have had plenty of opportunities to score, but have not been able to get the key hit.
Now to play number 18.
It's the kind of game that if you do lose, you look back and say, well, on the plus side, we had opportunities, but that's a tough one to let slip away. Ellison's 0 for 1 with a walk, and he takes the ball. That's 5 straight balls to start this 5th inning. And we're going to get a visit to the mound. So while Glendale talks things over, I'll take a quick break and be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Welcome to the Bundle event. Entering now our undisputed tag team champions, the midsize SUV and the mid-century modern. Together with the State Farm agent, this auto and home duo are a powerful force of savings, service, and customizable coverage. Now, let's get ready to bundle. Contact State Farm agent Chris Yoakum to bundle and save today. Availability and amount of discounts and savings vary by state.
Back to action. Ellison with a 1-0 count takes a breaking pitch for a strike, 1-1. Ryder Davis over there at first with nobody out in the top of the 5th inning, and the Tigers down 2-0. 1-1 pitch, bounces up there inside, 2-1. Outside, ball 3. So after the visit to the mound, Friesen threw a strike on his next pitch, but that's the only strike of the inning. He's thrown 8 pitches and only 1 strike, and that's a curveball. They throw down, and they almost had Ryder Davis. He got too far off, and he was just about picked off. If that throw had been a little bit lower, and if the first baseman had been on the bag, I think Davis would have been out. 3-2 the count, and a curveball is grounded to second. They get the lead runner at first. They throw at second. They throw to first. It gets away. And Cannon Ellison is going to end up sliding into second base. So they got Davis on the force out, 4-6. But then Ellison scampers down to second on the wild throw.
Jackson Overstreet.
So Jackson Overstreet bats with a runner in scoring position. He's reached base safely twice, walked in the first, singled in the third, swings and misses at a pitch here to start this at bat in the fifth. Tigers have had runners in scoring position in 4 of the 5 innings and still have not scored. That one just missed outside, maybe a little bit high, 1-1. And he came out of his shoes swinging at that one and missed it. 1-2. On Overstreet's helmet the bill was going to be facing backwards. He swung so hard. 1-2. And he lines that one over the head of the shortstop. That's into left field, and we may have a tie game. They're going to send the runner, and he's going to score. Ellison across the plate. That's not a tie game. It's 2-1. I forgot about that second run. That makes it 2-1 on the RBI hit by Jackson Overstreet. And he ends up at second.
Now at the plate, number 28, Isaac White.
And it brings in Isaac White. And now Isaac could tie the game as the Tigers have scored for the first time. And he hits it hard to short. Backhand, they're going to throw to third. And safe on the slide by Overstreet. He went to the outside of the bag, and Norman was unable to apply the tag. That is a great piece of base running, at least at the end of the play, by Overstreet. Probably not the greatest piece of base running to make the decision to go, but once he had committed, he made up for it, and the runners are at the corners. So White reaches on a fielder's choice, and McCracken can tie the game. And he takes the curveball for a strike. Good pitch by Friesen to start the at-bat to McCracken. McCracken hit the ball hard at the center fielder and flied out his first time. Singled and was stranded at third. And now he hits it up the line, foul, down the first baseline. So he's in the hole, 0-2. Tigers trailing 2-1. And a line drive, base hit, and now we have a tie game. RBI single by McCracken. That scores Overstreet, and it's 2-2. And that was partly due to the fact that Overstreet made it to third. I'm not sure he would have scored from second base. But Overstreet comes in to score. And we're going to get a pitching change for Glendale. While they do that, we're going to take a break. It's 2-2. And we'll be back to see how the Tigers continue here in the top of the fifth after this quick timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From prescriptions to emergency care, they help your family see and feel better than ever before. Visit visionhealtheyecenter.com. For 30-plus years, Yoakum Automotive has been Republic's trusted repair shop. Now with digital inspections, understands your car's needs before they make repairs. Book an appointment at Yoakum Automotive. Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm. They make possible our By the Numbers feature, where we look at stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. They've been serving the area for more than 50 years, and you can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com.
Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com.
Travel isn't just my career, it's my way of life. I'm Crystal Hicks with Top Tier Travel Group, where I believe in the power of new experiences. From family and couple escapes to immersive cultural adventures, I've seen firsthand how travel can change us. Ready to grow, explore, and make unforgettable memories? Let's start planning your next life-changing journey together. Visit us at toptiertravelgroup.com.
New pitcher for Glendale is Sebastian Norman. He moves over from third base. Brady Yates moves from shortstop to third, and Easton Friesen from pitcher to shortstop. So just a little triangle there. Third baseman to pitcher, and everybody rotates.
Now at the plate,
Tigers have tied the game,
Cooper Pilkington.
and they've got 2 on and 1 out here in the 5th, and Cooper Pilkington comes to the plate. Isaac White at second, Preston McCracken at first, and the first pitch from Norman is a strike. Friesen pitched 4 1/3 innings, allowed 2 runs on 6 hits. That pitch is low, 1-1. 2 runs, 6 hits, 5 strikeouts, 4 walks for Easton Friesen. And he's still responsible for the 2 runners out there at second and first. 1-1 count to Pilkington, and Normans checks the runner, now delivers. Fastball, fouled out. 1-2. And Norman is bringing it. One-two pitch to Pilkington is a ball. 2-2. Tigers have out-hit Glendale 6-1, but the game's still tied. Pilkington wants to do something about that, and he swings and misses. Would have been a ball, but couldn't lay off of it. Pilkington is 0 for 3.
Now at the plate, number 7, Brennan Overstreet.
And Brendan Overstreet bats. Walked his last time, he's 0 for 1. Way outside with a fastball. Outside, ball 2. And a breaking pitch didn't quite get back into the corner. Overstreet leaned back, and Norman thought he'd thrown a strike. Didn't get the call. It's 3-0. So 3-0 count to Brendan Overstreet with runners at first and second, 2 out. And the Tigers trying to take the lead for the first time. Pitch from Norman on the way. And that one's a strike at the knees. 3 balls, 1 strike. Landon Perkins on deck for the Tigers. Outside, ball 4. Overstreet walks, the bases are loaded. White down to third, McCracken to second. Overstreet at first, and Landon Perkins will come to the plate. And Kurt Plotner's doing something here. Oh, he's got a pinch hitter.
Now batting for Republic, number 19,
Nolan Lashley will come to the plate for Perkins. Bases loaded, 2 out. Top of the 5th inning, Tigers have already pushed 2 runs across, and Lashley facing Sebastian Norman, swings and fouls it straight back. He's right on that pitch. Oh, 1. That is not an enviable position for Nolan Lashley. Comes off the bench and has to face Sebastian Norman. 0-1. Fastball, outside corner, 0-2. And Lashley will need to climb out of an 0-2 hole if he wants to put the Tigers ahead here for the first time. And that one up and in, 1-2. White at third base is the go-ahead run, a swing and a miss. Ball is caught there. The catcher couldn't find it, and you could tell he was kind of panicked, not knowing where the ball was. It was trapped against his body, and he was able to step on home plate to end the inning. So the strikeout of Lashley is the second by Norman. And the inning is over, but the Tigers scored 2 runs. They had only 1 base hit. There was an error and a couple of walks. And the Tigers have tied it up through 4.5. We go to the bottom of the 5th, tied at 2. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In Republic, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com.
Hey, this is Wade Hobbs with Hobbs Insurance Group, your hometown Medicare expert. Like a great point guard, I'll assist you in making the right Medicare moves. With 16 years of experience running the insurance game, I'm here to help you score the coverage you need. Get your free consultation today. You can find me across the street from the Republic Post Office or call 417-425-3937. Go Tigers.
Number 1.
Tigers have a new pitcher. It's Cooper Pilkington. Pilkington came in to finish the game off yesterday, and now he's back out there for the Tigers today. New game as the Tigers have tied the score 2-2. Preston McCracken moves over to third. Overstreet moves from third to second. And Pilkington comes in to pitch, and he foul tips that one. It's 1-1. McCracken pitched 4 innings, allowed 2 runs, 1 of them earned, 1 hit, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts. Threw 71 pitches, and 40 of them were strikes. Two-one count now to Bo West. West, the number 9 hitter in the order. He led off the third inning rather, with a walk, and that led to the first run of the game. Takes a strike there, and it's 2-2. Single run in the third, single run in the fourth for Glendale. 2 runs in the fifth for Republic, and that one stays high, ball 3. Full count to Bo West. And a foul ball. West stays alive. And a swing and a miss. Pilkington struck him out. And he gets the leadoff hitter here in the 5th.
Now at the plate, number 11, Easton.
Back to the top of the order, and Easton Friesen, who's 0 for 1 with a sacrifice, comes to the plate. And he takes a strike from Pilkington. Pilkington has appeared now in 4 games as a pitcher. Before today, he had pitched 3 1/3 innings, and he throws a strike. And he had 2 saves. Had not given up an earned run in 3 1/3 innings of work, and he throws a fastball high. 1-2. Had given up 2 runs on 3 hits in 3 1/3 innings. But again, neither of those runs were earned. He had 2 strikeouts and 1 walk in that time. And there's a little chopper up the first base line. It goes foul. Murray wasn't able to get it before it went foul. And Friesen gets another opportunity to step in there and hit. He's behind on the count, 1-2. Kyle Julian on deck for Glendale. 1-2 pitch from Pilkington is chopped again, foul up the line. Top 3 in the order for Glendale against McCracken. Off speed and a swing and a miss. Pilkington has 2 strikeouts.
Now at the plate, number 6, Kyle Julian.
And now the top 3 batters in the Glendale lineup are a combined 0 for 6. And a foul out of play. 0 for 6 with a sacrifice for Friesen, Julian, and Norman combined. Most of that against McCracken. But Pilkington has stepped in and started off well, 1-1. Pilkington's working fast too. You can tell he is feeling it. That one outside, 2-1. Maybe worked a little too fast on that pitch. Bottom of the 5th. And a fastball missed. I guess that was low. Perkins turns around and asks where that was. Gets a little pat on the back from the umpire. 3-1. And that one's outside, ball 4. So Julian works the walk. First walk issued by Pilkington. And it brings in Sebastian Norman. And that's a tough walk as Norman comes to the plate. Struck out in the first, flied out deep to center in the third, and he's 0 for 2. And Pilkington will try to retire him to end the 5th. And that one outside goes to the screen, down to second base, and into scoring position goes Julian on the wild pitch. And now a base open if Pilkington wants to be extra careful with Norman up there. Norman, an Oklahoma State commit. And he takes the breaking pitch outside, 2-0. And that one just missed off the outside corner. I don't think Cooper Pilkington's too upset. I mean, that's where he wanted to put that. If he'd gotten the, now they say, oh, that's 3-0, let's just send him down there. So if they could have gotten him to chase something he shouldn't have, they would have been okay with that. But now that it's ball 3, Kurt Plotner says walk him. And now there are runners at first and second. And it brings in Brady Yates. Probably not the first time that's happened to Sebastian Norman. And Yates will try to make Glendale, or try to make Republic pay. He swings and misses. 0-1. Yates 0 for 1. He walked his last time, stole a base, and came around to score. And a fastball. Pilkington challenged him up around the letters, and it's 0-2. Pilkington throwing hard. (0-2). Pilkington could be a little more careful here. And he bounced it up there. It got away from Perkins, and the runners advance. So now runners at second and third. Couple of wild pitches. Have 2 runners in scoring position for Brady Yates. And now again, a base open. But with a 1-2 count, they'll try to retire Yates here. Outside, and good block that time to keep in front by Perkins. 2-2. Swing and a pop-up foul. Out of play. Two and two the count, and up and in. Yates spins away from it, and the count is full. Graham Satterwhite is on deck for Glendale. Pilkington trying to work out of a 2 base runner jam here. Full count to Brady Yates. Here comes the pitch. And it's low. Ball 4. Bases are loaded as Yates draws the walk. And Graham Satterwhite will have an opportunity to put Glendale on top. First pitch from Pilkington is a ball. Want to know the count. Fastball, high ball 2, and now the base is loaded. Nowhere to put him. That's ball 3. The ball gets away from Perkins, and a run comes in to score. Ball got away from Landon Perkins and heads up base running. Allows the go-ahead run to come across. And that's a pass ball. As Perkins couldn't handle it, everybody moves up. And the fastball is high, ball 4. So Pilkington, after the good start, has walked 4 in a row.
Courtesy runner at first base is Grant Curtis. At the plate, number 66.
Grant Curtis comes in to run.
Dominic Licata.
And Dominic Licata will bat. Glendale has taken a 3-2 lead on the bases loaded. Well, there was a bases loaded walk, but they took the 3-2 lead on the pass ball. And the bases are loaded again. And Pilkington just missed with that one, 1-0. Licata struck out looking in the second inning, grounded out to third in the fourth inning. So he's 0 for 2. And a strike. No, I misread my book. He was retired on the bases his last time up. He walked his last time up. So he's 0 for 1. And then he was forced out at second. Swung and missed at an off-speed pitch. And he's behind on the count 1-2 as Pilkington tries to get out of trouble here. Pilkington struck out the first 2 batters and then walked 4 in a row. That one bounces, 2-2. In the 6th, it'll be Carter Murray, and then back to the top of the order for the Tigers, if you're wondering. And a fastball is high, ball 3. So a full count, 2 outs. Runners will be in motion here. As Licata waits for the next one. There go the runners. And a fastball on the inside corner. Licata down on strikes, didn't like the call. Second time he's been retired looking. And 3 strikeouts for Pilkington in the inning. He gets out of trouble, allowing only 1 run. Tigers trail it 3-2 as we go to the 6th. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports. Experience matters in real estate. With Lori and Elizabeth, you get specialists in residential, land, lake, and commercial sales from Springfield to Joplin to the lake. Your ultimate connection to lenders, marketers, and contractors. Visit loriandelizabeth.reesnichols.com, your seasoned real estate teammates. Choose locally owned Central Gas Propane for unmatched service. They go the extra mile for your needs. Call 417-725-3833 or visit centralgasmo.com to switch and save today. Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com. Harris Pizza brings a slice of history to your table. Since 1961, their blend of handcrafted dough, rich sauces, and a variety of fresh toppings cooked in an authentic brick oven offers a unique dining experience. Explore their menu at harrispizzapalace.com or drop into the Wildwood Plaza on Highway 60. PKD Cafe is now Marigold Farm Cafe and Catering Company, but it's still where the 417's best burritos meet friendly faces. A haven for Republic students, it's the perfect spot to fuel up before school or unwind on a weekend. Your pit stop for flavor and relaxation only at Marigold Farm Cafe and Catering Company. Carter Murray will lead things off for the Tigers in the top of the 6th inning. They scored 2 runs in the 5th to tie the game. Glendale retook the lead with a run in the bottom of the 5th. And here we are in the 6th. Tigers down 3-2. Sebastian Norman back out there for Glendale. And the first pitch to Carter Murray is a call strike. He painted the outside corner. Fastball, that one caught the corner as well. At least I think it was a called strike. Murray offered at it, and I don't think he swung. Either way, it's a strike, and it's 0-2. Way outside with a fastball, 1-2. Norman's got kind of a little hitch in his windup. He steps back and then kind of pauses for a second before he delivers. Well, that time he didn't. He knew I noticed. 2-2. Murray back in there. Left-handed hitter. Ready against Norman. And ball 3. So 2 strikes to start the at-bat, and then 3 straight balls. And a swing and a miss. And Murray strikes out. Third strikeout for Sebastian Norman in 1 inning of work, because he came in the middle of that last inning. So he struck out 3 batters out of the 4 he faced. And the only other batter, Overstreet, worked a walk. Brennan Overstreet. Back to the top of the order in Ryder Davis. He's 1 for 2 with a walk. Hit into a double play in the 3rd. First pitch is a fastball for a strike. There's that pause I was talking about with Norman. That one way outside. 1-1. Davis chased one out of the strike zone, 1-2. That one missed, 2-2. One out, top of the 6th. Tigers trying to even the score again, and that ball bobbled by the shortstop, and it's not going to be in time on the throw to get Davis. He reaches safely on the error. Easton Friesen just bobbled it as it came up.
At the plate, number 18, Cannon Ellison.
That was a pretty routine play, and Friesen just couldn't hold on to the ball. So a break for the Tigers, and Davis at first base. Let's see if he wants to do any running to get down in scoring position as Ellison stands in, and he chops it through the hole on the right side. That's a base hit for Ellison, and Davis is going to go for 3rd. The throw over there, he slides in safely, and he hangs on with that hand. And runners at 1st and 3rd now with a 1 out on the hit by Ellison. Right through that hole, and then watch Davis on the slide. That's a great throw.
At the plate, number 14, Jackson Overstreet.
Go forth, put the ball where it needed to be, just a little too late to get Davis. And the single by Ellison is his first hit. Runners at 1st and 3rd for Jackson Overstreet. And I think, are they going to walk? No, I thought the umpire was pointing down to 1st. So, 1 out in the top of the 6th, and Overstreet stands in. He's got 2 hits and a walk. He has not been retired yet, and he takes a fastball low. 1-0. Isaac White on deck. Overstreet scored the tying run in the top of the 5th. And he fouls a fastball back out of play. One ball, one strike. Bounced up there. Good play by the catcher, Graham Satterwhite, to keep the ball in front of him. It's 2-1. Cannon Ellison gets a lead at first, and Ryder Davis is the tying run at third. And a fastball fouled. Out of play again, 2-2. Glendale would love a double play ball here. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Overstreet chased a pitch out of the strike zone, and he's retired for the first time. Strikeout number 4.
Now batting number 28, Isaac White.
For Sebastian Norman, and Isaac White comes to the plate. 2 outs, runners at the corners. And he chops it foul. This has been a great game. Tigers have out-hit Glendale 7-1, but they trail 3-2. Tiger pitchers have issued 8 walks. Outside, there goes Ellison down to second, slides in. Stolen base for Cannon Ellison. And now 2 runners in scoring position for White. Fastball high, 2-1. And now it's Norman who has the base open, that he can be careful with White. If he walks him, it's not going to kill anything. It'll just load the bases. Fastball got the corner, 2-2. White laid off it thinking it might have been outside, but it got a piece of the zone, and it's a 2-2 count. Norman trying to get out of a jam here. Here it comes. And he bounced it up there, and it gets away from the catcher, but Davis couldn't quite decide whether it had gotten far enough away. It didn't go very far. If Davis had known that the catcher was going to lose track of it and Satterwhite wouldn't really know where it was, I think he might have tried to score. But you don't know that at the time. So the count's full, 3-2. And a fastball on the outside corner. Got him. White couldn't pull the trigger on it, and he's a strikeout victim for the 3rd time today. White goes down looking. That's 5 strikeouts for Sebastian Norman. And the Tigers leave 2 on. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 3-2 Glendale. We'll take a break and be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
For more than 50 years, Southern Sun Electric has been helping to build Republic and the Ozarks. For dependable commercial and industrial construction and service, choose Southern Sun Electric, a longtime supporter of Republic students. Find them online at southernsunelectric.com.
At the UPS Store, we have everything to help small business owners be unstoppable. So if you need printing, we'll be the printing store.
The UPS Store. Be unstoppable. The UPS Store locations are independently owned. Product, services, pricing, and hours may vary. See Center for details.
Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at Absolute Roofers. Exciting things are coming soon to Republic Animal Hospital, a larger space, and pet urgent care. Medical, dental, surgical, and more on the way. Visit them at 574 East Harrison. Call 732-6800 or check republicanimalhospital.com.
Leading off for the Falcons.
Well, the Tigers failed to push a run across after putting two runners in scoring position in the top half of the inning. And now Glendale will try to add some insurance here in the bottom half of the sixth. It's Reed Jackson, Noah Goforth, and Bo West due up for the Falcons, and the first pitch from Pilkington is swung on and missed by Reed Jackson. Jackson walked in the second, reached on a fielder's choice in the fourth. An off-speed pitch outside, 1-1. Pilkington still has not allowed a hit. He walked 4 batters last inning, and one of them scored. So that was the only run, and there's a line drive toward the corner and a diving attempt. Ellison couldn't make the play, and it's going to be a double to lead things off for Reed Jackson. Boy, he hit that one hard. Good effort by Ellison. Couldn't get there, though. So Jackson, the leadoff double.
Now batting for the Falcons, number 28, Logan Cox.
New batter is Logan Cox. Pinch hitting for Noah Goforth. With Reed Jackson down at second base. Glendale on top, 3-2. And there's a grounder past Pilkington. They're going to throw to third, and they're going to get Jackson trying to advance. And just like Ryder Davis earlier, Jackson decided to try for third, and he did not make it. So Jackson is retired. Davis throws to McCracken, who applies the tag. First out of the inning. Cox is at first base with a fielder's choice. And there's one out as Bo West comes to the plate. And that pitch from Pilkington misses outside, 1-0. Bo West walked and scored the first run of the game back in the third. He was the leadoff hitter in that inning. He struck out leading off the fifth. And bats here with one out in the sixth. And he's ahead in the count, 2 balls, no strikes. And that one low, gets away from Perkins. And down to second goes the runner, Logan Cox. Three balls, no strikes. Pass ball. Allows Cox to advance. West, the number 9 hitter in the order, so Pilkington will come right at him. And he does. It's a fastball for a strike, 3-1. And a swing and a pop-up. Sounded like he got it on the hands, and who's got it? It's going to be Overstreet, the right fielder, who comes in and takes charge. That is a heads-up play by Overstreet to realize he had the longest distance to go, but he's got the easiest play coming in. And he calls everybody off loudly and says, I'll take care of this. Good play by Overstreet, and that's a big play because it's the second out as we return to the top of the lineup, and Easton Friesen comes to the plate for Glendale. And the first pitch to him is inside, moves him off the plate. 1-0. Friesen fouled out his first time up, sacrificed a runner over to third on a bunt in the third, and then struck out in the fifth. And he takes the fastball high, 2-0. Still only 2 base hits for Glendale. And there's a swing and a fly ball to center. Fleetwood over to his right. Long run, makes the catch. Mason Fleetwood got a good jump, tracked it down, made the catch. And we have played 6. The Tigers will need some 7th inning heroics. And we'll see if they can pull them off after this on Republic Tiger Sports. Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference. Rich cocoa, Mexican cinnamon, brown sugar, and a light kick of chili swirled in a creamy blend of vanilla ice cream. The all-new Mexican hot chocolate shake from Whataburger. Available for a limited time. Any day is a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com.
Welcome to the bundle event. Entering now our undisputed tag team champions, the midsize SUV and the mid-century modern. Together with the State Farm agent, this auto and home duo are a powerful force of savings, service, and customizable coverage. Now, let's get ready to bundle. Contact State Farm agent Chris Yoakum to bundle and save today. Availability and amount of discounts and savings vary by state. Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From prescriptions to emergency care, they help your family see and feel better than ever before. Visit visionhealtheyecenter.com. Seventh inning, Tigers trailing 3-2. They've got to do something here, and it'll be Preston McCracken, Cooper Pilkington, and Brennan Overstreet to try to get something going against Sebastian Norman, who has struck out 5 batters. And a curveball stays inside. McCracken leaned back from it, but Norman missed. 0-1. Fastball caught the corner on the outside half. 1-1. McCracken lined out to center, singled, and then drove in a run his last time. And he swings and misses late at a fastball up around his eyes. 1-2.